iPhone 6s is already 4 years old and still holding up pretty well in 2019. With the same look as iPhone 7 and iPhone 8, it does not look like a 4 years old device, but rather it looks more up to date than the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8 with its headphone jack. Hey, this is Aman from Bagri Reviews, and today we will be talking about the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus and how these both devices are holding their ground today and if these are still worth buying in 2019. Firstly, I had a iPhone 6s back in 2017 for like a year, and after that I switched to Android device Samsung S9. You may call me an Apple fanboy, but I missed the iOS with its swift scrolling and butter-like stroke apps like FaceTimes and iMessages. After that, a lot of switching between phones. I switched to iPhone 7, but its battery was not sufficient for me and for my needs, so I bought a used iPhone 6s Plus. This was a very good decision on buying myself a good phone, reliable but without breaking my bank. It is an above average performing device with its dual core E9 chip and 2GB of RAM. Apple released it in late 2015 and improved it a lot from the bending issues of iPhone 6 and making it with stronger aluminum frame. This thing still amazes me regardless of its age. With its Full HD 401 ppi 5.5-inch IPS display, the quality is top notch with today's standards, better than most Android phones out there. Same as the 12 megapixel back-facing Sony camera sensor. It can record up to 4K at 30 fps and can take very good photos. This was the first time Apple came up with the live photos as well. The iPhone 6s Plus has image stabilization where iPhone 6s does not. I will show you some sample videos and images later in this video. The one area where iPhone 6s takes a dig is with its 5 megapixel front-facing camera, but it is still better than some Android phones and can satisfy most users. But if you want to take good selfies, you may want to buy an iPhone 7 or above, as they come with better camera hardware. It also comes with live photos, which takes a 2 seconds of video rather than a still photo which you can play or see by pressing hard on the screen or by 3D touch, and the photos comes live as the name suggests. With it one down facing speaker, it does not sound great as compared to the new iPhones and Samsung Galaxy devices, but it is still workable. The battery is 2750 mAh, which is pretty good for an iPhone, and it lasts about a day with medium frequencies of photo shootings or sometimes video recordings. You can listen to music all day and it won't shut down on you. As Apple is no longer manufacturing new iPhone 6s and 6s Pluses, the only option to buy one is on aftermarket or used one. If you want to buy a used one, I find that iPhone 6 Plus is the best value for you with its bigger battery, bigger screen, and with better video quality with image stabilization. If you want to buy a used iPhone 6s, then you may have to replace its battery because it definitely won't last long and you have to have a charger nearby. Biometrics include second gen Touch ID, which is as fast as Face ID, and there is a rumor that new iPhones will be switching back to Touch ID. 3D Touch and Taptic Engine were introduced first time with the iPhone 6s. The 3D Touch gives you more options with apps as you press harder on the screen. The 3D Touch also gives you an organic feeling with the device. It gives you both the taptic feedback. Both the Taptic Engine and 3D Touch are very well integrated with the iOS. The Taptic Engine is way better than vibrating motor. Software-wise, it is still supporting the latest iOS 12.4 in August 2019, and Apple has no plan to discontinue this until 2021 or 2022. The storage options comes with 16, 32, 64 and 128 GB, but if you want to buy one, I do not recommend you to buy a 16 GB as it is a waste of money. I recommend you to go for at least 32 GB of storage. The iPhone 6s was the last phone that came up with headphones jack, so so you do need to buy AirPod or another pair of Bluetooth headphones for the iPhone 6s or 6s Plus. If you choose to buy a used one, they are pretty cheap on eBay and Kijiji. You can buy iPhone 6s for like 150 to 200 Canadian dollars and iPhone 6s Plus for 200 and or 250 depending on the storage, and with this price range you cannot get a decent Android phone. So if you are wanting an answer yes, you should buy one, as Apple will continue to support this until 2021 or 2022. So if you right now own an iPhone 6s, you do not need to an upgrade as it performs better than average and it's performing good right now. And or if you want if you need to new battery, Apple will replace it for like $50. So this was my today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video.